Hello, Brenton with All Octane here, and in this video I'm going to open up some of the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hot Wheels monster trucks that I was able to find on the pegs. So this set is pretty cool. The reason I bought it is because I really like Ninja Turtles. This kind of harkens back to like the 90s Ninja Turtles, even though it's more of the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles. I haven't watched the Nickelodeon ones, but it reminded me enough, and also these are realistic kind of castings. So it's not the actual like Ninja Turtle on as the truck, it's an actual like pickup truck or Roger Dodger or Dairy Delivery. Like the castings are realistic. On the back, you can see which 5 are part of the set. They put Krang as the 5th one, not Shredder, not Splinter, Krang. So my brother is very, very into Ninja Turtles, and he and I discussed this at length before I made this video of kind of the decision that Mattel made or Hot Wheels made, or maybe even the Turtles made, I don't know if Nickelodeon made it, of which character to put on which vehicle. We both agree that Leonardo on this kind of like F-150 looking truck, basic pickup truck, is probably the best. And obviously you can see Leo here, he's super happy, which is cool. I mean, it's a kid's show, that's nice. And you can kind of see over here, it's 1 of 5, so there's 5 trucks in this set. So we're gonna go ahead and open these. But like I said, Leo as a pickup truck makes a lot of sense because he's the leader of the group. He's kind of always been the leader of the group. Although I understand that Raphael was like supposed to be the leader. I know my brother has educated me very well in Ninja Turtles. Like I said, we've thought this through quite a bit. But anyway, Leo as the leader of the group, kind of nice. So this truck is really cool. It's got TMNT on it. And they did really well with it, especially if they're capturing Leo being happy and doing his thing. So the truck itself is really cool. It's got a lot of articulation in the wheels, and that's what we've come to know and love from the Hot Wheels monster trucks because they've had this base for over a decade now, which is really cool. So next up is Raphael. Now this is where things kind of get strange. Raphael is on one of the garbage trucks. I think that's garbage gulper. I don't really remember what this casting is called, but he is kind of happy on the package, which, you know, that's fine. That's cool. But they also, I just don't think this casting does Raphael justice. In my opinion, when I first bought these, I thought they should have put Raphael on the Roger Dodger where Michelangelo is, right? Because normally Raphael has a bit of an attitude and he's kind of like tough and kind of unpredictable. And that's what this casting more or less kind of shows, in my opinion. That was what I initially thought. But then the more my brother and I started talking about it, is he had convinced me that Donatello is actually one of the Ninja Turtles that constantly gets the worst merchandise, right? And that this SUV is kind of like the worst choice for Donatello because it's very bland, it's very plain, there's nothing special about it, it's just an SUV. And I had told my brother that maybe it would have been better to put Raphael on the SUV since, you know, the Ford pickup truck is kind of like the leader of the group and they put Leonardo as that, but then having Raphael be the kind of like the second leader having the SUV. And, you know, my brother thought that was a good idea, but he still was saying, well, where do you put Donatello in this bunch? So it actually kind of came down to what we really kind of thought was swapping kind of all of these. Jamin, my brother, said that Donatello should be kind of more on the monster truck or the garbage truck because Donatello is known as a tinkerer and he's technology driven and he's very well known to take stuff from garbage and make it into something really cool. So his idea was to put Donatello on the garbage truck and then put Raphael onto Dairy Delivery and then put Krang onto the SUV. And that does make a lot of sense. I could see Raphael on Dairy Delivery. It does make a little bit more sense. Raphael has been known to be a larger turtle than the other turtles. He's a big guy. And so Dairy Delivery is a big casting when I think they were trying to convey that here. Again, I have not seen the Nickelodeon series. I'm simply basing this off of the canon that I know. Again, this reminds me of the 90s. I grew up playing the Super Nintendo game, and that was the coolest thing to me. So that's what I know, and I know the TV show from the 90s. So All right, I'll continue on. So yeah, Krang goes to the SUV, Raphael goes to dairy delivery, and Donatello goes to the garbage truck, is what my brother and I ended on. So I apologize. I know this, you guys normally come to me for die-cast openings, but I just wanted to give you my 2 cents on the casting choices. Either way, my brother and I concluded that one of these turtles does not have the proper vehicle choice. And I think that's where they kind of messed up. Like, I don't know if they had the proper castings for at least one of the turtles, and that's what makes everything else just not fit. Also, Krang as the enemy, like I said, other than Shredder or other than Master Splinter, like they put Krang. I mean, that would have been much better on the SUV, as my brother had pointed out, because it's just blah. So there it is. There's over 4 minutes of commentary on the Ninja Turtles and the castings, but that was why I wanted to buy them, to kind of describe to you guys, because I am passionate about Hot Wheels and monster trucks. That's my number 1 passion in regard to this hobby. But then number 2, I really do like Ninja Turtles. So let's keep going. We've got the Raphael in the garbage truck, and this is pretty cool because it's just nice to have a 5 truck set, the full set, have all 4 Ninja Turtles, and again, not having them as turtles. So here it is. There's the side. There's the upper half, and I don't think any of this moves. Nope, it does not move. But here's the other side. It's just a mirror image, which is pretty cool. I do like the red around the rims, and these are nice kind of like 5-spoke rims. We've got Michelangelo. Normally a fun-spirited one. He eats a lot. He's kind of a fun guy. Mikey. Yep, can't go wrong with Mikey. There's the iconic pizza. Roger Dodger. It's very well tempoed. Again, good looking vehicle. I just, again, don't really know if it suits Mikey that well. We've got Donatello, who has the most bland merchandise ever. And if you kind of look into that, it does seem to be true. They do capture it pretty well. And we also talked about some of the tempos and the graphics and what they chose and how they chose to portray the turtle, which is kind of affects the casting and what you would think of to associate it with. And then last up is Krang here on Dairy Delivery, which Dairy Delivery is a popular casting. So I would imagine people will go for this just for the casting. Dairy Delivery is always popular. But there we go. There's his iconic form. Yep. All right. So there are the Ninja Turtles monster trucks. Again, I apologize. There's a lot of talking about the theory behind this and some commentary, but I would love to know what you guys think. That's why I make these videos. That's why I open these things up. I like monster trucks. I like Hot Wheels, as you guys all know, and I know you guys do too. But let me know what your thoughts are on the Ninja Turtles, because this is relevant to this video. So until the next one, have a good one.